Welcome to Ventichic, where we cater to those seeking luxury without breaking the bank. We know that the allure of a Rolex might seem out of reach, but fear not, we've got the perfect alternative for you. If you're on a budget and craving that classic Rolex look, the Seiko SNXS79 is here to satisfy your watch dreams. While Rolex exudes a timeless, clean, and rugged style that's made it to the world's most popular watchmaker, the Seiko SNXS79 offers a budget-friendly option that won't disappoint. Embrace the elegance and sophistication of Seiko's creation without draining your wallet. Even with just $100, you can now wear a watch that mirrors the charm of a Rolex at a fraction of the cost. So don't let your limited budget bring you down. The Seiko SNXS79 is here to save the day. The classic Rolex look is defined by its clean, simple, and well-proportioned design, setting the standard for watches like a chimpanzee does for primates. The best, original, and classic. When a design is as refined as Rolex, anything else may seem unnecessary. The Seiko SNXS79, as a budget alternative, adheres to the same principles. Its design features a straightforward dial with hands and markers for easy time reading, a protective case to keep it safe from water, and a practical bracelet to keep it securely on your wrist. With no extra embellishments or distractions, the Seiko SNXS79 stays true to the elegance and functionality that characterize the classic Rolex look. Rolex initially catered to professionals, those in trades who valued functionality over unnecessary frills. For Rolex, sophistication meant refining their designs, like containing markers within polished vessels instead of printing them directly on the dial. This not only adds elegance, but also enhances readability by catching light during the day. The Seiko follows a similar principle, with minor deviations in marker designs for easy orientation in the dark. At 3 o'clock, a prominent day and date display commands attention. The hands of both watches are sleek and straightforward, one long, one short, and one skinny. The Seiko adds a touch of flair with its sunburst texture dial, a smart choice that adds to its overall appeal. Both watches stay true to their heritage, offering classic simplicity and functionality without unnecessary adornments. The 37mm steel case of both watches embodies a no-frills approach, with the Seiko managing to even simplify Rolex's efforts. Instead of raised crown guards, the crown of the Seiko settles discreetly into the side of the case, enhancing the streamlined design. The bezel holds the crystal in place, while the lugs secure the bracelet. Speaking of which, the bracelet features a straightforward triple-link design, reminiscent of older folded metal era bracelets that Rolex fans will recognize. While some may argue that the Seiko imitates Rolex's design, the reality is that it's merely the most straightforward and cost-effective way to create a watch with an elegant and functional appearance. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon to become a part of our fantastic community. Stay tuned for more awesome content coming your way. Rolex is undeniably captivating because of the remarkable stories linked to its name, records, innovations, and groundbreaking moments that reshaped the watch industry. Despite not being the oldest brand, established in 1905, its impact has been unparalleled, surpassing competitors with a force that would make Tesla seem like a mere wheelbarrow manufacturer. Throughout the decades, Rolex challenged the conventional and conservative watch industry, and instead of faltering amidst changing times, it not only survived but thrived, solidifying its position as a true industry leader. Interestingly, Rolex owes some of its success to Seiko, the maker of the SNXS79. Surprisingly, Seiko is actually older than Rolex. When Japan adopted the Western calendar system, it presented an opportunity for Seiko's founder Kintaro Hattori to pursue his lifelong dream of watchmaking. His ambition was to create timepieces that would impress the Swiss watchmakers whom he greatly admired. This historical alignment of events played a significant role in shaping both Seiko's and Rolex's destinies, leading them to become influential players in the world of horology. Little did Kintaro Hattori know that Seiko would be the harbinger of a seismic shift in the watchmaking landscape. In 1969, Seiko's revolutionary Astron quartz watch marked the downfall of Swiss watchmaking dominance. Renowned Swiss brands crumbled one after the other, while Rolex, with its modern approach to branding and marketing, rose to prominence, picking up the pieces left by its fallen competitors. As watchmakers like Omega and Breitling faced closure in the 80s, Rolex soared to become one of the world's largest watchmakers, a position it maintains to this day. Despite their apparent differences, Rolex and Seiko share more common ground than meets the eye. Both faced resistance in an industry they admired, but they thought big and took advantage of challenging times to thrive rather than perish. The fact that they achieved this side by side is remarkably satisfying. At the heart of a Swiss-made watch lies its mechanical movement, a realm where Rolex shines. The company stands as one of the rare watchmakers, producing almost everything in-house, meticulously crafting each timepiece from components made within its own facilities. Although a few minor elements like the hands are outsourced to companies like Fiedler, it's a mere detail compared to most other watchmakers who rely on supply chains across Switzerland. In contrast, Seiko faces an uphill battle in matching Rolex's all-encompassing approach to watchmaking. Indeed, Seiko proudly remains a Japanese-made watch, and while it may not originate from Switzerland like Rolex, it surprisingly shares more similarities with its prestigious counterpart than expected. The caliber 7S26 movement found in Seiko watches is not an electronic quartz clock, but a mechanical automatic one, just like Rolex's, with a heart that beats through the motion of your wrist. How can this be possible when Rolex costs significantly more than Seiko, yet they boast an identical engine? The key lies in Seiko's status as one of the world's largest watchmakers in terms of volume. They've mastered the art of producing a mechanical watch with great efficiency, achieving it at a fraction of the cost of a Rolex movement, which is meticulously hand-finished and assembled from exotic materials to deliver unparalleled performance. The 7S26 is a straightforward machine-made movement without any elaborate embellishments. It may lack the precision and power reserve of a Rolex, with figures significantly less impressive, but it's reliable, enjoyable to observe, and remarkably more affordable. If you enjoyed this video, show some love with a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends. Together, we can spread positivity and knowledge. Seiko's 7S26 movement may not match the accuracy and sophistication of a Rolex, but it serves its purpose admirably, offering a budget-friendly alternative with day and date indicators, making it a compelling choice for many watch enthusiasts. So if you've been yearning for a Rolex-like watch while gazing wistfully through the jeweler's window, the Seiko SNXS79 might be the answer. What's truly remarkable is that while Rolex manufactures most of its parts, Seiko goes above and beyond, making everything in-house. At just $100, even the most ardent internet critics will have difficulty finding fault with the Seiko SNXS. Although it may not match the performance and quality of a Rolex, it comes surprisingly close, defying its affordable price. The SNXS79 evokes nostalgia for the Rolex of yesteryears, reminiscent of the era when Rolex and Seiko fiercely battled to claim the top spot in the watchmaking world. Its construction is basic and straightforward, allocating every last penny where it matters most, akin to how Rolex watches used to be. What do you think of this $100 deal? Would you buy this? Let us know in the comments below. And that's a wrap. Thank you for joining us at Ventichic. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest videos. See you in our next updates.